everyone, welcome to the Charm Hub. So in this video I will be reviewing the hairstyling tool from Revlon. So I will be reviewing Revlon's One-Step Hair Dryer and a Volumizer. So in this video I will be talking in detail about the styling tool, how to use it, how you can achieve this style using the hair dryer, and plus the pros, the cons, and is it really worth your money spending for this styling tool. So having said that, let's quickly get ahead with the video. So before moving ahead, I would want to say yes, I had been quite lousy to upload videos because I moved abroad for my higher studies, so I was finding that time to settle. But anyhow, from now on, yes, there would be interesting videos and contents coming up from here. So having said that, let's quickly get ahead with the review. So this is Revlon's One-Step Hair Dryer and Volumizer. Now what the product claims, it claims that it is proven to deliver 22% more shine, and it gives maximum drying power. It dries and volumizes in one step. It produces salon blowouts in up to half the time, and claims to have 36% less breakage. So they also claim that they have advanced ionic technology. Now, an ionic technology is something that you can find in certain boar bristle round brushes that you use for styling, especially for blowouts. So this bow bristle round brushes actually help to control frizz, and that's what they claim, that they control around 30% of less frizz. So let's see if that justifies by what it claims. So they also claim that it has a ceramic technology that helps to reduce damage as well. So yes, I would definitely want to try this product out and then see if it actually stands by what it claims. So let's see into the detailed review of this product. So this is Revlon's One-Step Hair Dryer and Volumizer. Now moving into the features of the styling tool. So it has this oval design at the top, and it helps with the volume and curls ends easily. So this also helps when styling the hair, because you can hold this part to help you run the tool throughout the length of the hair. So this helps in that as well. And it has these bristles that helps to detangle, smooth and create shine while styling your hair. It also has these airflow vents that help to distribute the heat evenly and dry and style the hair well. And the most important part is the heat settings. It has 3 heat settings, that is the high heat setting, the low heat setting, and the cool shot button. Now one thing I like about this tool is that it has this professional swivel cord that does not tangle, and it rotates in the direction that you take the tool when you style your hair. So it makes it very much easier to style your hair. And as of the length of the cord, yes, it is quite decent, not very long or short, but definitely meets the requirements of the person who is using it. So these are the features of the tool. Now talking about the price of the styling tool, well, I got this here in Canada and it cost me around $60. But yes, this is definitely available in India as well, and I would suggest you to get it from the original website of Revlon, because there are many other dupes that's being sold for this tool in other websites. So either go in person and get this tool, or yes, you can get it from the original website of Revlon. So I believe in India, yes, it cost around 2,000 to 3,000 rupees. So as of the styling tool as whole, it is quite large and bulky, but an improvised version of this tool has come up, which is called as Revlon Plus, which costs around $70. And yes, the improvised one is less bulkier and it's quite smaller than the original one. So that's about the tool as whole. So before moving into the demo, I would want to show the exact texture of my hair. So this is the texture of my hair before shower. So I have a wavy hair which is not too curly or straight. And now, yes, I would be going for shower and letting my hair dry for around 80%. That is, it should be only around 20% wet. Then after that, I would carry on with the demo of Revlon. So I'm back from my shower and I let my hair dry for around 80% and it's wet for around 20%. So one point you have to keep in mind every time you use a heat styling tool is that do not use a heat styling tool on wet hair, because it is going to damage the hair more. So avoid using it on wet hair. Let it be damp, that is around 20% wet. So I had let my hair dry for around 80% and it's quite perfect for me to use the volumizer now. So one point you have to always keep in mind when you're using a heat styling tool is always use a heat protectant. So the one I have is Eva NYC Main Magic 10-in-1 primer. So this is a pre-stylist that also acts as a heat protectant, and it has all the other wonderful ingredients that adds shine to the hair. So this is my go-to product and always my favorite product whenever I use any heat styling tools on my hair. Yes, I definitely go for this one before using them. So always use a heat protectant. So the one I have is Eva NYC. You can use yes, any heat protectant of your choice. So yes, that's another point that you have to keep in mind. Another tip that I would want to share is try switching to a wooden comb, because a wooden comb can actually improve the blood circulation on your scalp and also reduce the damage by improving the quality of your hair. So try always switching to a wooden comb. So the one I have is from the brand Tech and I really love this comb. So that's another tip. So now we're going to go into the demo using the volumizer. So as I've mentioned before, the Revlon Volumizer has 3 settings. That is the cool shot setting, and it has a low heating setting and high heating setting. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to first start with the low heat setting and then gradually move into the high heat and then end it off using the cool shot. So this is how we're going to style our hair. So firstly, I'm going to section the hair now. Always make sure that you apply the heat protectant from the tip till the end, and yeah, you use quite enough of heat protectant so that it protects your hair well and does not damage your hair as well. So I've applied my heat protectant and I'm going to start with the low heat setting first. So I've used the low heat setting now. Now I'm going to switch on to the high heat for a few seconds. So I've done one section of my hair and now I'm going to do the same for the rest of my hair. So I'm done with the one side of the hair. So this is what it looks like, and yes, I'm pretty much happy with the result. And this is the other side. As you can see, it is the before, and yes, I'm going to do the same with this end as well. And one more point I would want to mention is that yes, a point that I have noticed, it didn't give me a flat iron straightener look, which I don't like much. It at least adds a little bit volume to my hair, which I like. So yes, I'm going to do the same routine to this side of the hair as well. So before moving ahead, whenever you're using the styling tool, you can use this part of the tool, because it actually helps to guide the tool much easier throughout the length of your hair. And yes, this part doesn't get heated up that easily, so you can rest your hand at this part and make it easier when you style your hair. And firstly, when you style your hair, yes, go it in the outward section and do it for around 15 or more seconds, and then once it's done, do it the inward side. So if you're going to do it the inward side, you're going to start from the root, and this is going to add volume to your hair, and yes, you would get that a bouncy volumized hair using this tool. So that's the difference, that it makes it much better than a flat iron straightener. So yes, that's another tip I would want to add as well. So when you style the front part of your hair, especially the crown part, make sure that you separate the crown area and style it well, because this makes a lot of difference to your hair. So style your hair in the outward direction from the root, and repeat this for around 2 to 3 times, or yes, till you achieve the style that you want. And trust me, this can help you achieve a very good look for your hair, even if you're just going to style the crown area of your hair very well. I actually prefer doing only my crown part when I do not have time. Most of the times, yes, I just do my crown area, and that gives me a put together look. So yes, try that out. So I'm done with this side of my hair, and I'm quite happy with the result. As you can see, it did add quite a volume to my hair rather than using a flat iron straightener. So this is the look that I really like than a flat iron straightener look. It gives that volume, especially at the roots, if you're going to use the tool in an inward direction. So I'm done with the high heat setting. Now I'm going to just end off the styling by blasting off with the cool shot. So now I'm done with the cold shot, and now for the last step. So for the final step, I'm going to use a post styler. So I'm going to use the same one that I've used as a pre-styler. So this is a pre and post styler, and it has other wonderful ingredients that helps to add a shine to your hair. So once you finish using a heat styling tool, make it a point that you use a post styler. And yes, if you do not have a post styler, then you can go for a hair serum as well. But you definitely have to go for yes, a post styler or a hair serum after using the heat styling tool, in order to lock that moisture and yes, let that moisture get held into the hairs and give that shine to your hair as well. It actually helps to set your hair in a better way also. So definitely use a post styler, and yes, I'm going to use the same one, that is Eva NYC Main Magic 10-in-1 Primer as my post styler as well. just rub the product between your fingers and run your fingers throughout the length of your hair. So this helps it more easier to reach, especially at the ends of your hair. So when you do this step, it gives that extra shine to your hair, especially after using a heat styling tool. So I'm done with the demo of this styling tool. Now my personal opinion and review of this styling tool, I would say, first of all, this is a one-step hair dryer and volumizer. So as a hair dryer, I would definitely say yes, it does dry your hair quickly. And as a volumizer or a styling tool, I would definitely say a yes to that as well, because I was pretty much happy with the style that I had achieved using this styling tool, because it gives you that blow dry effect that you could achieve using a brush and a hair dryer. It gives that volume and bouncy feel rather than using a flat iron straightener. So the time that this styling tool would take in order to achieve the style, I would say for me personally it took around 20 to 30 minutes, but I would definitely say that it depends on the type and the length of the hair. Like if you have more curly hair, then it's going to take around 30 to 45 minutes. And plus I would say that it is a win, because if you're going to use a hair dryer and then a styling tool, then it's going to take much more time. But if you're going to use only this one-step hair dryer, you're going to finish it off in an average of 30 to 45 minutes. So I used to use a flat iron straightener before, and would I go back to it or would I stick with this styling tool? Then I would definitely say yes, I would be sticking to this styling tool, because I've been using flat iron straightener for around 5 to 6 years, and I was not pretty much happy with the way that it gives the result, because it gives poker straight hair, which I'm not looking for. So but this styling tool actually gives me that blow dry voluminous effect that I'm actually happy with. So I would definitely stick with this styling tool. So like overall, as a hair dryer, one-step hair dryer and volumizer, I would definitely say yes to this product. So that's the pros of this styling tool. Now next, the cons of this tool. Now firstly, I wouldn't recommend this for a very short hair, and secondly, when I was styling my hair using this tool, I personally found that it was much easier to style the lengths of my hair rather than the crown, because the results that I achieved for my lengths was much better than the results that I achieved in the crown part using this styling tool. Now thirdly, I would say regarding the styling tool itself, the heat is kind of little too much, so you should toggle between the low heat setting and the high heat setting. And the fourth con is that it is quite loud when compared to other styling tools, so that's another con. So the next con that I found is the cool shot button. So I personally feel the cool air that is coming from when we press on the cool shot button is not that efficient enough, and as of the size, it is quite bulkier. Anyhow, that's my personal opinion. So those were the cons from my side for this styling tool. But anyhow, my overall opinion and review on this styling tool, I would definitely say yes and recommend this product, because personally I was quite happy with the style that I achieved. It's almost a blow dry effect that you achieve using a brush and a hair dryer, which most of us find it difficult to achieve. So in that way, yes, you can achieve it with this single tool itself. So I would definitely say yes and recommend this styling tool. So that's my detailed review on the Revlon One-Step Hair Dryer and Volumizer. I hope that was helpful and informative. If so, do not forget to like the video and also subscribe to my channel. Just hit on the subscribe button that pops over here to subscribe, and also do not forget to hit the notification bell so that you would get notified every time I put up a new video. So see you in my next video. Until then, bye bye, take care.